What's good, YouTube? Just making this video to show what type of controllers work with the Tesla Model S Plaid. I got 4 controllers here. I got a PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One X, the Elite controller, and then last, the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. All right, first we'll start with the PlayStation 5 controller. Get it plugged in. Tried this one earlier and it works for some games, but not all games. I can see it lights up. So with the PlayStation 5 controller, it won't basically light up any of the games that require it, like Sonic or Cuphead, for example. And only game I can see it working with is like Skyforce, for example. Once it loads up. Alright, as you can see, it does work. It's just, you know, on the games that like absolutely require it, it just won't pop up at all. But it does work on some of the games. Alright, next up I'm gonna do the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So you plug this one in. This one will pop up the games that require it, but for some reason it's pretty much like the PlayStation 5 controller. The games that absolutely require a controller, still not able to play anything. Like I'm pressing all the buttons and nothing. And then it'll just do the and then I'll try another one, Cuphead, for example. Another game that requires a controller. And it'll pop up, but once again, nothing. But yeah, for some reason it will work with Skyforce once again, just like the PlayStation 5 controller. All right, so next up I'm gonna do the PlayStation 4 controller. And so for this one, I got an adapter, USB-A to USB-C. It seems to work pretty good. Plugs in. And this one will work with any game. So the PlayStation 4 controller works pretty good. The only issues, if you call it issue, I see with using a PlayStation 4 controller is certain games on the Tesla, like the racing game. For example, it'll output the Xbox controls instead of the PlayStation controls. And for some reason the pause button on this is R2 instead of the actual pause. Try another one. We'll try a racing game. And also earlier I did try the PlayStation controller and the Switch controller with this game, and neither one of them works. As you can see, it does work, but it's displayed as Xbox controls instead of the PlayStation controls. We'll do one more game. I'll do Cuphead. And this one does work. And this one will display as PlayStation. And then last up, I got the last generation Xbox Elite controller. And this one seems to work pretty good too. Actually, no issues with this one. And it will display the correct controls on all of the games. Again, this one pops up. Try Sonic again with this. And so this one works good. Also, the directional pads on the all the controllers don't work. It's just the analog sticks. And so for this one, the pause button actually pauses instead of the R2 like the PlayStation controller. Let's see, we'll try another one. Try the racing game. And so this one works. Of course, it still shows up as Xbox controls. Don't think it allows you to change the control layout, so you're pretty much stuck with it. But at least with the Xbox controller, it's accurate. And last, I'll do Cuphead again. Options, controls. As you can see, they're all laid out as Xbox. So this one pretty much goes to whatever controller you have. So I'd say, just because this one has the correct button layout, I'd say the Xbox might be the best one for this, but either the old PlayStation controller, the PS4, or the old Xbox controllers, they work pretty good. And I would just recommend, if you have a cord with your old devices, I just have the one that came with the Samsung. It's just a USB-A to USB-C dongle. So you don't have to buy a whole another cord. You can just plug this in. This works pretty good. And lastly, that's pretty much it for this video. If you found this helpful, please give it a like. And yeah, thanks for watching.